beautiful day to be a Raider, draped in the silver and black. I represent the shield. I represent the swords. Oh, you know what time it is, Raider Nation. Oh yeah, you know what time it is. That's why you're here right now. That's why you're taking a little bit of time out of your evening to join me. Because you know what time it is. Oh yeah, it's time to bring the...
What's up, Raider Nation? I'm the commish coming to you live from Hardcore Challenge Live Studios, deep behind the enemy line. This is Raider Reaction. What's up, Raider Nation? So as you see, I'm on the Raider Reaction page tonight, streaming live from there. We are having some technical difficulties on the Oakland Raiders football page. We're not sure what the heck is going on, but none of the show hosts can log in. Nobody can post anything, and the page, so it's been sent to Facebook to get it corrected. And hopefully we'll all be back on there tomorrow like we are on our normally. For tonight, though, going to stream live right here from the Raider Reaction page as the portalet, and we'll be sharing it to everywhere that normally gets shared. So, for tonight, that's right, Soul, we got some haters out there, man. Just got some haters. So for tonight, I need your help even more than usual, Raider Nation. Share it up. If you're watching, share it up. Send it out there. We're not on the normal page where we've got 140,000 Raider Nation strong. We're on just the Raider Reaction page. So it's like 1,100 of us on the Raider Reaction page, but it's not going to get out to as many as we normally do. And so, as we do, every single Monday, what do? Every Monday and Wednesday, we drop back deep in the pocket and let it fly league-wide as we go ghost to the post with Prime and the commish. Touch on all the hot league topics and spin it around the league. So, as he does every Monday and Wednesday, Prime, the Raider Reaction resident sports guru, joins the show. He has been a ring announcer for professional MMA and professional soccer, play-by-play and color commentary for college basketball, play-by-play for college football. And as he does every single Monday and Wednesday, Prime joins Raider Reaction as we drop back deep in the pocket and let it fly league-wide. And we're taking a step up now, Raider Reaction, as we just didn't feel it was necessary to hear Prime. We must to Prime bless. What's up, Prime?
What's going on, commish?
Doing all right. So,
Can't believe we're going live, picture in picture. Yeah, you keep on with your Bud Light. I'll just keep sipping on whatever I got here.
yeah, it ain't no tall boy, but I'm sure there's something up in there. What's up? What's up, Soul?
What's going on?
Now,
So you ready to take it league wide? Let's go deep.
Soul was my guinea pig today. He was helping me out so we could get this all figured out, and we got it figured out. And Prime's got to get with it, man. He's got tall boys. It's tall boys.
I go a little harder on than beers usually. Just saying.
Yes.
You know,
True.
when you're a captain.
So, we got Prime in the house, remote studio. We're gonna get into set. We're gonna drop back deep in the pocket, let it fly, like we do every Monday and Wednesday.
For sure.
Every Monday and Wednesday. Like I said, share it up. We're not on our normal channel tonight. We're streaming live from the Raider Reaction page. Oakland Raiders football page is having technical difficulties today. Nobody's been able to stream or post anything since this morning. So share it up. Let everybody know that Raider Reaction is here. Prime and the commissioner here like we are every Monday. Just unfortunately, Facebook is
We're still here, though. We're still live. We still got some hardcore football news for you. And we got a little bit more than that, too. Some opinions as well. So, hey, we're going to go league-wide because everything that the NFL does affects the Raiders, don't you know?
Absolutely, man. It's 32 teams in the league. We're just one of them. Thank you, Assassin Angel Eyes. I don't know what's going on with the other channel, but hopefully they get it fixed. Typically, Facebook, it's a 24-hour thing. So, we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow everything's normal. But let's touch on this. Here's a little interesting story that came out, Prime. I thought this was interesting. The top-selling NFL jerseys in the month of May. Got some different names than you would expect to see on here. And I was made me smile to see number one on the list.
Well, you know, those are summer jerseys, you know what I mean? So, of course, they're going to be hot.
Yes.
I mean, you got Marshawn Lynch for the first time as a Raider. See, it's all about having new names in new places, and that's what'll sell those jerseys. Of course, I know Deshaun Watson, quarterback. He was a surprising.
Number 5 on the list.
Actually. Number 5 was
Number
it?
5 on the list. It has been. I don't know what that one shocked me. I was shocked to see Deshaun Watson at number 5.
Yeah.
Wasn't Brady's number 2. I wasn't shocked by that. What's up, Stephanie?
Nope.
Wasn't shocked by that. Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott are 3 and 4. Deshaun Watson's 5, and then Derek Carr at 6. So, 2 Raiders in the top 10.
Well, you know, Raiders sell a lot of jerseys. Raider Nation is nationwide, isn't it?
That's right. That's why it's the Raider Nation.
Yeah.
But Khalil Mack's at 15. So in the top 20, we got three Raiders. But
does any other team have that many in the top 15?
You've got 2 Steelers. James Conner for the Steelers is at number 11.
I have no idea what position James Conner plays.
That's odd. 30 defensive. That's odd. Antonio Brown. So you got 2 Steelers, 2 Cowboys, 2 Patriots. No.
So it's
the Raiders have in the top 15. The Raiders have the most. Eh.
Not surprising.
That's solid. What's up, Rip Raider? So, but
we got mini camps going on.
It's nice to see Beast Mode at the top. It's nice to see Beast Mode at the top. So.
Yeah, it's a nice big back. I'm telling you, he's going to run over people in that silver and black. It's going to be a beautiful thing.
I certainly hope you're correct. Hope you're correct.
Yeah, you know I got away with these things. I'm not saying I can see the future, but I may have been there once or twice.
Yeah.
Steph Curry is beautiful. Has a beautiful game.
What's the score? What's up, Caesar?
Not sure. Last I saw, it was close, but I've been kind of focused on this show. Kevin Durant's got one hand in the air. Yeah. Like, come on. All right. Hold on. Now we're getting a score right now. Here's the update on the NBA Finals. If they ever give the score.
Which I know there's a lot of people watching, obviously.
Oh, finally. All right. It's an 11-point lead for Golden State. 54-43. Or 45. Oh, 9 points.
First half still? Still first half?
Yeah, we got 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
Well.
So, anyway, it's hard to focus on football this time of year, I have to admit. I know I've got the shield, but I tell you what, when he says sports guru, when the commission says sports guru, I am all sports. All sports. So much going on right now in the summer that's not football. I admit, football is interesting. It's always interesting. It's always in my heart. But for the fact of the matter is, if a guy goes to a mini camp, this is news. I don't think so. NFL news comes hot and stocked in the fall. The summertime, it's a whole nother season, man. Like now, I'm just waiting for the real stuff. Just waiting for the real stuff. I mean,
it's coming. It's coming. Slowly.
Anyway, that soccer game last night. USA.
We got to fill in the audience, Prime, because we got questions. We got questions in the comments. Everybody's like, "Who's this guy on split screen?" And every Wednesday, it's Goes to the Post with Prime and the Commish. We drop back deep in the pocket, let it fly league-wide. Well, instead of just having Prime on audio, now every Monday and Wednesday, we get Prime on the split screen, live and in your face, for Goes to the Post. Modern technology is a beautiful thing.
Working.
So, now we get not only we get to hear him, we get to see him too. So, all right, there we go. Modern technology.
Anyway.
Beautiful. So, moving on. Speaking of, we got a couple guys who may be holding out. A couple big names. Le'Veon Bell and Aaron Donald.
Yeah. Le'Veon Bell.
Skipping their mini camps.
Oh, no. Skipping mini camp? Nah. Actually, Le'Veon Bell, if it's about a contract, it's not a big deal at all. I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers, I know you don't like them, but they are somewhat of a class organization, and they do take care of their players. Hey, it's true. Le'Veon Bell, he'll get signed. It's not a big deal. Now, Aaron Donald, on the other hand, he plays for the Rams. They just moved. They don't know what's going on. Man, that's the most disorganized organization possibly in the NFL. When you draft a quarterback, number 1 overall, and he sits in street clothes for more than half the season, then they obviously have something wrong up in their, in the back office, we'll say.
Missed.
So
they totally missed on Goff. I'm telling you, man. They're their pick of Goff was like the Jets' Christian Hackenberg. They both whiffed that season. Unfortunately, they paid more for their whiff. So, that was a win.
But Aaron Donald, I'm just saying he's in bigger jeopardy if he's not going to minicamp. He's one of the best defensive tackles in the league, and there's not a market for him. He's definitely going to find a home, whether it be with the Rams or with anyone else. I mean, no one's going to ignore that kind of a player, and if he's not happy with his contract, then the Rams have issues. They have way more than enough issues to handle besides Aaron. I mean, Aaron Donald, don't get me wrong, he might be their best defensive player, but with an organization so disorganized, I'm not sure they're going to be able to keep him anyway.
Yeah, they're a train wreck, man. They're a train wreck of an organization. They should have stayed put. They should have stayed where they were at in St. Louis. And, the Rams suck. They don't need
the Rams have a lot of problems right now.
Yeah, they don't need
the Rams have a lot of problems.
Yeah, they don't need superstars sitting out. They got enough problems as it is. So, another guy who's been talking about holding out, but then he pops up on Twitter. Odell Beckham pops up on Twitter with some cryptic post. The rain falls on the just and unjust alike. I'm back. Like, come on. This dude get more dramatic. Like, seriously.
Oh. And there's nothing more dramatic than his haircut, and no matter what he says or tweets. But, I didn't figure there was a whole lot there with him sitting out, a week of OTAs or something like that. I mean, Odell Beckham, he's one of the top wide receivers in the league. He's Eli Manning's, go-to guy. Yeah, he's going to be in camp, and they're going to get ready and train like professionals because that's how Eli Manning runs the show. They keep it professional up in New York.
Yeah, I mean, they and Brandon Marshall, man, they're going to have a – I agree, Rip Raider, 100%. They're going to – yeah, if they don't need him sitting out. They just got Brandon Marshall. They've got, the other young – what's the other young guy?
Sterling Shepard?
Yes, the other young guy. So, I mean, they could have a heck of a wide receiver crew if he sticks around. But
absolutely.
We'll see.
They've got some decent tight ends up there, too.
Yeah, I don't. they're going to pay him, man. It's not like they're not going to pay him. I mean, he's going to get paid. He's going to get paid. Come on.
No, there's no worries there.
No, I wouldn't. I don't think there's any worries either. I think it was more of let me show you what I can do if I feel like it. I could sit out if I wanted to. It's just kind of just the chess game that is end of the year.
He's a diva. He's a drama queen. Man, there's locks flowing back when he has his temper tantrums on the sidelines. That tells you everything you need to know. That guy is a drama queen. He's a diva. He's going to pull little stunts like this. He's going to tweet ridiculous, tweets. Yeah. Odell Beckham Jr. Yeah, he's going to tweet ridiculous tweets.
Yes,
it's a verb and a noun all together. Anyway.
He's a tweeter.
Yeah, come regular season, though, Odell Beckham Jr., I can't go ODB. I almost went ODB. We said, hey, I got your money. Baby, I got your money. All right. But no, Odell Beckham Jr.
What's up, Tavita? All right, well, speaking of other guys that are out there, wide receivers that I was hearing today that I thought we were going to hear today who Macklin was going to decide on between the Bills and the Ravens is looking like it's who it's going to be. But I didn't hear who the final decision was. So I guess he's still hanging out there on the free agency wire. Do you have any instinct on that? You leaning one way or the other?
Oh man, it's got to be the Bills. It's got to be the Bills. He's got friends up there that have been recruiting him. Both Tyrod Taylor and LaShawn McCoy have reached out to him. LaShawn McCoy played with him back in Philadelphia. They were teammates for the Eagles there.
Maybe I missed it. Joseph's saying Macklin signed 2 years with the Ravens.
Oh, shut the front door. No way.
Did I missed it? That might have happened this evening.
No way. Oh, for Pete's sake.
See, that's what we got. Our resource center is the audience. We ain't got any interns here, man.
I'm going off like, this is why Macklin's going to be a Bill. Next thing you know, he's a Raven. Well, they like old wide receivers down there in Baltimore. So, of course, they're going to go with Macklin. Macklin's going to go there. We've got
a Raven. Well, hell, that's a Raven.
Flacco's got a big arm. And Flacco likes wide receivers.
Yeah, I don't like that. I would have much rather seen him go to the Bills because the Bills are a train wreck. What's up, Alex? I'm sorry. Alex, the Oakland Raiders football page is under technical difficulties today. We have no idea what's going on. Nobody's been able to post anything, stream any shows, do anything on the page all day. So, yes, I'm sorry. That's why I'm trying to get everybody who's watching. Please share it and send it out because this is where we're going to be until the page gets fixed. We'll be back where we belong. But from now,
Flacco won a Super Bowl.
Rely on you to share us and get us out there.
Oh, overrated. What do you mean overrated? Slightly better than mediocre is overrated for Joe Flacco?
Well, I kind of somewhat agree, but he is a Super Bowl winning quarterback, so
right.
It's hard to
He's
call
got a big arm.
a Super Bowl winning quarterback overrated. However, I agree a little bit with Rip Raider because they hold him a little higher than he should be held, I think.
No way. If you rank all 32 if you rank all the starting quarterbacks, he's going to be in like the third group, maybe. You've got
your top third. I'd say he's in the top third. But
well, no, he's not even.
Guys like Josh. You got Josh McCown's. You're sticking in there too.
He's better than Josh McCown.
He's better than Josh McCown. But everybody keeps trying to tag him with the elite tag, and I don't know about the elite tag. I'd give him a top.
I haven't seen that elite tag,
but
he's maybe third tier at best.
Yeah, I don't give him elite.
No, nobody does. Maybe they tried to after the Super Bowl, but no one. Yeah, exactly. He wasn't a one-hit wonder. He wasn't necessarily one and done as overrated. Like, come on, guys. Seriously, Joe
He's
Flacco.
Still there.
tried to put him in that elite group. I mean, pretty quickly after his Super Bowl. Thanks for the update, Cesar. Yes, you know you, Soriano. Anyway, no, but they tried to put him up there. They tried to put him up there amongst the elite once he won the Super Bowl. But,
Yeah.
I mean, he just couldn't stick because his performance didn't really match that title. So now Joe Flacco, he's come down to earth a little bit. He's come down a bit.
To step into that, but he didn't. He hasn't really. He's the last couple. But he still got a ring.
Oh.
What happened, Prime?
Ah.
Oh, you froze on me.
Yeah, you froze on me. We froze on each other.
Uh-oh. Yo, you froze on me.
I don't know, whatever.
I'm going to drop you out and then bring you back in. Hold on. Let's try that again. This is the first time we're trying this, so bear with us. It's the first time we've done the picture-in-picture, and there we go. All right. It's magic. You froze with the goofiest look on your face, though. That was classic.
Oh, that happens to me. I'm a goofy-looking guy. I know this.
Got the face for radio. All right. So moving on.
I got a great smile for radio.
Moving on. Other big news on the wide receiver front. We got the Patriots. Julian Edelman agreed to a contract extension. Obviously, they want him sticking around with Brady for 2 years. Yay.
Yeah, they're a match made in Connecticut. No, that's Brady's right-hand man and will be for a good long time. It's like, I watched that show Ballers. It's on HBO.
Yeah.
It's mock NFL. They got this, actor who actually basically is a free agent wide receiver, and New England is checking him out. So they have this scene where they're on a beach, and Julian Edelman and Danny Amendola are there. And they're like, oh, if you want to get into the inner circle, you got to get through the Kingsmen or something like that, And it's kind of funny. And then they played some beach football, and it was really
interesting.
Anyway.
Interesting.
Anyway, so yeah, Edelman, he's Brady's man. Will be for the next, until Brady retires, most likely.
Well, at least 2 more years. They at least locked him up. Now, Tony, hold on. Prime, apparently we got to fill Tony in. There's 32 teams in the league, Tony. And every Monday and Wednesday, we spin it a little more league-wide and hit all the league stories. So that we can, because we got to know what our 31 enemies are doing. It's off-season, and we got to keep up on the moves. We got to keep up on the injuries. We got to keep up on everything else. That's right. We love this shield, but this shield plays under another shield, and it's that one right there. So we got to touch on the league stories every Monday and Wednesday. Now, you come to Raider Reaction Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, any of my special shows on Saturday or Sunday, it's straight silver and black, and that's all we talk about. But
all Raiders all the time, except for on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Man. So we touch on all the leagues. We spin it around league-wide, but we're touching it all from a Raiders perspective. So, we got a question from the audience, Prime. Who do you got going to the Super Bowl, and who wins?
Oh, wow. All right. Really? I thought about it, but it's still pretty early. I know we did some predictions early on a earlier show. I think we already did.
We did some.
We actually picked all the playoff, competitors, team, all the playoff teams, and the wild cards, and we picked our champions.
Yes.
Did we pick our Super Bowl champ?
We did. We both picked the Raiders to win.
Oh, yeah. How about that?
Yeah, shocking.
I think the Raiders would, of course. Well, no, man, this could be their year as long as Carr is healthy. I mean, with the defense that they have and the draft, of course, that they had, the addition of Marshawn Lynch. If they're not a Super Bowl favorite, I don't know who is.
I don't either. I agree 100%. I think this could be the year. Hold on, let's try to find.
I think so too.
I picked the Packers. And the Raiders to be in the Super Bowl. That was my prediction. I think Aaron Rodgers is
Did I go Falcons and Raiders?
I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a big year this season. So.
Did I go Falcons and Raiders?
Did.
Sounds about right.
You went Falcons, Raiders. You went the Falcons returning, but still, both we picked the Raiders to take it in the end. So.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It'll be a good game. I can't wait. Next February. Be there.
Yep.
If you're just tuning in, this is the Raider Reaction Special. Goes to the Post with Prime and the Commish, where we do go league-wide and drop back super deep.
Yep.
To cover all the stories of all the teams in the NFL, because each and every one of those teams does have an effect on the Raider. So.
Exactly. So every
right.
Wednesday, Prime joins me. This is the first time, obviously, we've got video footage. And, we're going to try to...
I'm more of an AM radio guy, but I guess.
Well, Tavita, I am going to, for sure, on my calendar this season, I'm going to the Miami game. The season opener is still a question mark. Maybe it's the season opener in Tennessee. I'm working on some things for that. We'll see. And I don't know if the Out West is going to make it this season. I just had a new boy. He's actually turned a month-old today. Little man's a month-old today. So I've got him 1 month old, and I don't know if the traveling cross-country is going to be in the works this season. So the only games I may see are going to be some East Coast games. So I don't think I'm going to be able to make the stretch. I would love to, but that may have to wait until next season, unfortunately. Because, man, you ever flown with a 4 or 5 months old? Have you ever flown across country with an infant? It's brutal, man. It's brutal. Terry says, come to Buffalo and try the wings. Well,
I'll eat the wings.
I'll eat the hell out of some wings.
Is that where the wings are from? If that's true, if Buffalo is where those wings are from, then I will go to Buffalo and I will eat the
I think
wings.
they're called Buffalo wings because they ain't off of Buffalo. They're from Buffalo.
Why do they call them French fries? It's not from France. I'm just saying. So if Buffalo wings are really from Buffalo, not like Buffalo, Oklahoma or something like that, I don't know if there is a Buffalo, Oklahoma, but anyway.
There may be.
No, I'm going to actually, there's a real good chance I'll be in Michigan to see a game. Looking at seeing a cat fight between the Carolina Panthers and the Detroit Lions. I might be, I might go see the Raider game in Kansas City.
Yeah, he'll probably.
I'm thinking I'll see the Raider. Yeah.
Prime's all over
And
that.
a little bit. And I might go up to Minneapolis, actually. Well, it depends. No, I don't. When do they finish that new stadium? Whenever they finish that new stadium, I'm going to go up to Minneapolis.
It's done because it's killing birds right and left.
Yeah, it's already done. They were playing at the University of Minnesota for a while, and I forgot. They were playing outdoors. It was weird. But no, they're back inside. So I've got to go see that new stadium. That is one of the stadiums in the NFL that I just have to go see. I don't even care who's playing. I really don't care for the Vikings, but anyway.
No, nobody cares for the Vikings. And that stadium is murdering birds.
No, there's some people around here that do.
Did you hear the stadium? The stadium's murdering birds at a record rate. Supposedly, they made the stadium with some glass on the outside of it that the birds cannot see. So they're flying right into the side of the new stadium and dying at a rate of like 60 to 80 a day. So, yeah.
That's horrible.
It is.
They should put some sort of repellent on the glass
Yeah.
I bet another beautiful
I'm sure
stadium. That's what I'm
that by
betting.
now, because that was a few weeks ago when I'd heard that story. So I'm sure they've taken care of it by now. I would hope, but who knows? Maybe not. So, all right, back to some hot league topics. We've got some contracts, some big contracts that have been signed. You've got the
Sign it up.
The Winers have signed their first round draft pick, Reuben Foster, to his rookie deal.
That's a big deal.
Want those hanging out. We'll be right here, Brian.
I'll be back at 5. Hey, thanks for the update, bro.
Yes, we'll be right here. You got the Chargers. Apparently, they were very happy with what they've seen out of Melvin Ingram last season, as they just gave him 4 years, $66 million.
I'm telling you, last season was the first season. I think he spent the majority of it healthy, and he really had an impact after not scoring like any touchdowns his rookie year, which was kind of amazing because they saw good things coming out of him since they drafted him. And but then finally, it's like I had a feeling, so I drafted him on my fantasy team. And yeah, Melvin Gordon, he should get all the money that he can because that guy scored a lot of touchdowns. That's what he did. He's a touchdown machine.
He did.
Whatever. I'll draft him again, too. Give him the rock. Give him the rock. Top time.
It sounds like Foster's going to be back. It looks like he may just... They're saying the worst-case scenario is him sitting out, possibly, the first part of the season a little bit with that injury he had. But...
Foster. No, did he get nicked?
Well, yeah.
Oh, he's fine. He's a football player.
He had the surgery right after the draft. Right after the Raiders were looking at taking him. And
that's the commish.
What's up, Brian?
We can do that now.
Yes, that's Prime.
That's the commish.
Yes, Prime. Goes to the post every Monday and Wednesday. Modern technology is a beautiful thing. Now we just not have
working
Prime
hard
on.
right now.
We got Prime Video. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Now, another interesting story that I've seen on Des Bryant's out on Twitter trying to recruit Darrelle Revis to come to the Cowboys. I thought this was just Raiders. How's that? So, Des Bryant's trying to pull Darrelle Revis to the Cowboys. I say drag him over there. Darrelle Revis is done. He ain't got nothing left.
Yeah. Darrelle Revis has lost 3 steps. He's no longer an island. He is now a peninsula. And he is nowhere near the player that Deion Sanders was when he went to the Cowgirls. And he, helped them win a Super Bowl. But they can't relive the glory days by dragging another, older cornerback. Darrelle Revis is done. I mean, maybe he can play some safety. I mean, he's a smart player. He can tackle pretty well, you know. He used to have an island. He was once the most feared cornerback in the league. Now who is that? Who is that now?
He was for a minute. He popped up for a minute, but now I wouldn't be clamoring to pull him to my team, especially a playoff team. I don't see that. I wouldn't be clamoring for that guy.
Well, the Cowboys kind of have a young and they're just not a very disciplined defense. So in a sense, an older player, an older successful player like Revis could add something to their locker room, could add something to their defensive maturity, the attention to detail, that sort of thing, how to be a professional.
How to be a professional. I could see that angle of it, I guess. But I guess he could teach guys how to be out in the street in the butt crack of dawn, knocking dudes out on the sidewalk. I guess he could teach them that.
I'm in Dallas. Yes, sir. All right, I can't. Nope. Hands behind the back. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's how that works. That's how that works.
So, over some silver and black news, because you've got the contract of Derek Carr starting to catch a lot of storylines on the headlines of the national news. Derek Carr they're now saying, could possibly be the league's first $25 million quarterback. As you're looking at the numbers being driven up by possibly the Kirk Cousins deal that's looking at coming. What do you think about that, Prime? That's a lot of money Mr. Carr's about to make.
Yeah, but he could be the leader of the young quarterback crew that's in the NFL now. I mean, if you look at some of the younger guys that have starting positions and have that potential to be elite, sort of the next class in, because, I mean, Roethlisberger's about to be out. I'm not saying he's whatever, but he won a Super Bowl a couple times. Let's see. Eli Manning, who knows how old Eli Manning is? I mean, we all know that he's Peyton Manning's little brother, and Peyton Manning's 60. So who knows how old Eli is? I mean, let's see. Well, Tony Romo's already gone. Drew Brees, he's an old quarterback. Oh, and Aaron Rodgers, but he's not a spring chicken. I mean, these older guys that have been part of that elite club are starting to phase out. And Derek Carr is one of the younger guys that's part of the younger crew. And I would say Derek Carr, maybe Marcus Mariota if he can stay healthy. You know, Russell. You know,
it's a change in the guards right now at quarterback, because I mean you got Peyton just retired, right. Brady's on his way out. He's got a year or two left, and he's out. You know,
he says he wants to play like 5, 6, 7, 12 more years.
Yeah, of course he does.
He'll play until he's 72 and wired.
Of course he does. Him and everybody else. You know who else says that? Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson
but he has those
wants to play till he's 37 or 38.
Yeah, Adrian Peterson might be able to do it. What's up, Elizabeth? You talking to me? Hey, whoa, is everyone talking to Matt?
Yeah.
It's my mom. That's the name my mom gave me. What's going on here?
Well, I think that may be my wife on the Raider Reaction page there, so that's why everybody got that. So. That's Prime. It's Prime.
Prime. I am DJ Prime, to be more specific. But for endeavors such as this one, I just go as Prime.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Numbers, shall we?
We can, but before we look at the numbers, let's look at the man. Let's look at the man. He came back from a torn ACL, MCL. His knee was shredded. Came back in like 6 months. He's superhuman. The guy is, I think right now, he could still be the best running back in the league, the best pure running back in the league.
I don't, his stats hadn't been that good over the last couple seasons, though.
Well, if he's not hurt and he's on the field, and I mean, look who they had at quarterback when they had what's his name, old Flappy Knee. Before they had Sam Bradford, they had that one guy who broke his leg in 4 places.
Yeah, Bridgewater.
In practice. Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater is garbage. If you didn't know, now you know. Teddy Bridgewater is garbage. The best thing that ever happened to the Vikings was him getting hurt and them bringing in Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford is slightly better than garbage, but he's a lot better than Teddy Bridgewater.
Slightly.
He's a lot better than Teddy Bridgewater.
There's a quote you want next to your name. Slightly better than garbage. Sam Bradford. Slightly better than garbage.
Nah. Well, he was the last quarterback to actually get a big signing, a big deal coming out of college as a rookie before they changed the rookie wage scale.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. So you didn't get shafted like the Raiders and pay $70 million for a freaking boat anchor?
Are you talking about Jamarcus Russell?
Anchor. But now,
all right,
he can play till he's 37 or 38. Running backs don't play till they're 37 or 38. 37 years old. The record for most carries ever. Actually, the record for most carries, most rushing yards, and most rushing TDs are all held by one man at 37 years old.
yeah.
Yards rushing and 11 touchdowns in 1997 at age 37. Now at
Didn't
age
he play till he was 41?
He was 37. And only had 500.
But I thought he played longer than that.
Huh?
He played longer than that, though. Didn't he play a few more years after that?
No.
I thought Marcus Allen was like 41 carrying the rock.
No, he retired at 37.
No?
It just seems old because that's old for a running back. But now look at this. Age 38. Now you've seen what the records were at 37. 124 carries for 505 yards, 11 touchdowns.
11 touchdowns?
Yes. Now at age 38, it drops off to this. 37 to 38, the record drops off to this. Most carries, 12. 12.
That's only 12 more carries than I get.
12 carries by Lorenzo Neal. 12 in 2008 at 38. Most rush yards, Tony Richardson. 48 prime. 48 yards. The most rush yards by a 38-yard running back. 48. Get these two? Jim frickin' Thorpe. Jim Thorpe.
He was a man amongst boys. He was a real athlete.
Boys in like the 20s. Before they had pads or helmets.
The bus? How old was the bus his last year when he was with the Steelers? Jerome Bettis.
I want to say 35, 36, something like that.
He might have been 36.
Yeah,
and he was like, I'm done.
I'm done. No, none of these guys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Adrian, yeah.
But you know what? You know what's better? I will put Marcus Allen over here. He's not part of this, okay? But Adrian Peterson is better than everyone on that list by far. By far.
Well, yes.
Than Tony Richardson. So, I mean, like, you can't compare these players that have been garbage. I mean, they're not garbage.
True.
But yeah.
I think you're missing the point of the stat, though. It's not that it's Tony Richardson. It's that the record, regardless of who rushed it, the NFL record for 38-yard running back in a season is 48 yards. The NFL record.
Yeah. Because, all right, we're looking at a skill position. And they are some of the, I mean, they take the most hits on the field, basically, anytime they touch the ball, and they used to touch the ball 25, 35 times a game. So they do take the most hits, but because they're, running back, which they're going to get paid more, these guys, they take their licks, they get their runs, I mean, how many seasons did Emmitt Smith play? He has a rushing record, and I don't, but that's a terrible example. But, I mean, these guys get out of the game faster because they generally have made a little bit more money than the average person, especially like a decent running back. If you start, I mean, Ickey Woods probably made great money,
Come on. Cold cut commercials.
Well, right, they get endorsements. They make more money than a lot of players do, like especially like linemen that play well into their 30s that no one even talks about. Yeah, like there was a Bruce, and they had a brother. They played until they were 74, something like that, for the Titans. I don't know. Anyway. But no, running backs, they get out of the game faster because
Bruce
they do
Matthews.
take a lot of hits.
Bruce Matthews.
Yeah, Bruce Matthews. Yeah, he had a brother. His brother played, and yeah, he played for freaking ever.
Yeah, Bruce
Anyway,
Matthews played forever.
and
Ain't lying either.
but no. So running backs traditionally get out of the game a little bit faster than a lot. But now Adrian Peterson has a different fire inside of him. He's a different type of player, and yeah, I mean,
mortal.
if he wants to play till he's 37, what?
He's mortal. He's
With
mortal, just like Tom Brady's mortal. I'm telling you, in the next year or two, you're going to see Tom Brady declining. And Adrian Peterson's
I'm not going to get on that tip. You know, I just can't go. No, I can't go with Tom Brady as declining. If Tom Brady declining means, oh no, now he just throws for 325 yards and 2 touchdowns a game or something like that, then okay, he's declining. You know, I don't even like Tom Brady, but that Super Bowl, was amazing. He threw for over 450 yards. Oh my gosh! Yeah, just as. I can't. I'm sorry. Did you not watch the game? I've got an objective view. I'm not. I don't have a dog in this race.
That's why I bring you on here.
I don't have a dog. Like,
I have a total silver and black view. That's why we go. That's why you're on here, is because you have a different perspective.
Yeah, no. I'm telling you, I can't stand Tom Brady or the Patriots or the Cheatriots or whatever. All of that stuff, but. I don't know if the balls were fully inflated, but he threw for 450 some odd yards in the Super Bowl and a bunch of freaking touchdowns. Like, you know.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Did you see that comeback? It was like watching Frank Reich of the Buffalo Bills in 19 some odd when they had that playoff comeback. The biggest comeback in NFL history of 34 points against the Houston Oilers, which is why the Houston Texans suck, and it's also why the Tennessee Titans suck, because they should just be the Houston Oilers. For real.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
Is the Houston Texans the worst name in football? Like, who doesn't know Houston is in Texas? Do we really have to call them the Houston Texans? Come on. That is ridiculous.
It's like the Miami Floridians.
Anyway.
It's the Miami Floridians. You should just take it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid. It is kind of stupid if you think about it. Yeah.
It's silly.
Yeah, it is kind of silly.
Tom Brady, he could play for who knows how long. And, yeah. And Adrian Peterson might be a running back in a way that Tom Brady is going to play to at least 50. Maybe Adrian Peterson breaks the mold because he's done it a few times before. I mean, I do not condone the beating of your children, but the man on the football field is a specimen to behold. All right.
Yeah. I don't see him being productive that long into his career. I think he's crazy. Now, we've got a couple injuries that have popped up here on the ACL for Ravens cornerback. Tore his ACL, and he's going into surgery next week, so he's going to be out for a minute. That's a big loss early in the season before it's even started, basically. To lose one of your star corners, gone. Then you also have budding star offensive lineman, left tackle for the Detroit Lions, Taylor Decker, is going down, and he's going to be out with a lengthy recovery, they're saying. So that's a torn labrum. That's a tough one for an offensive lineman.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. And he was a rookie last year. He was sort of the anchor of that offensive line as it was beginning to get better. So, yeah, it's a big loss for the Lions. And indeed, he'll be out indefinitely. And that's what you never want to hear when you hear anybody on an injury report. You never want to hear out indefinitely. That's almost a see you next year or maybe like week 11, you know? So.
All right. I'm with you. But, I mean, it's a tough loss.
Are you?
You hate losing.
Super tough.
You hate losing guys like that and seeing guys like that lose in the off-season when they're not even in pads. Not even in pads.
Yeah. You know, strange things happen. There's always guys that get nicked and bruised during the off-season activities. So
yeah,
it's not that big of a deal. He'll be fine.
Freaking everybody. The Jets cut wideout Quentin Patton, who just went on the injured reserve on Monday, and they gave an injury settlement and cut him with the rest of them. He was actually a fairly talented wide receiver who had career highs in receptions and receiving yards with the 49ers last season. And they cut him too, man. They're just cutting everybody. They want.
Yeah, I think they finalized the cut of Eric Decker, I think.
Yeah. Decker's gone.
So yeah, the Jets they're just cutting everybody. I don't know. I mean, they're not a good team. They got a lot of questions at quarterback, and you know, they just cut all their wide receivers. I don't know. So, is there something going on here? 'Cause I'm having an issue. Are you having an issue?
No. There's well, I mean, it's that's they are going. Oh, it's absolutely a W in week 2. I mean, how great for our home opener to be against the Jets. I mean, you just can't ask for a better. Oh, they're tanking for the #1 pick. And my biggest question is, who the hell do the Jets see that's so fabulous that they'll just tank the whole season to get him? Who are they seeing? Who's the Nostradamus?
I don't know. I'm into the. I've heard a lot of good things about the upcoming draft. Like, it's supposed to be deeper at quarterback than this one was, and you know, stock full of defense. So, I mean, I haven't really looked at the college season to come yet, so I have no idea. I prefer the big boys.
I mean, but you would think if you were just absolutely, before you're going into the season, you're just like, screw it, man, we're tanking, and we want the #1 overall pick. You think you'd have your eye on somebody, you know? If you were just gonna, I'm going down the toilet all in. You think you would have at least a bullseye on somebody. You would think. You would hope. But it's the Jets, so who knows?
Wow, now did you see this 1947 Giants, some running back, 41 years, or no, hold on, 1928
I seen that.
Giants, Ken Strone, almost 2,000 yards. I don't know, you might want to question your source on that. That seems like it would be a little bit more significant in 1920, nearly 1,947 yards.
Yeah, and I don't know.
I feel like I would see Ken's.
I don't know if the folks that were digging the stats for the Adrian Peterson story dug quite back that. But who knows? Maybe that was Super Bowl era. But whatever. I mean, they were trying to make a point, and I think the point was well taken that the statistics drop off steadily from 36 to 37 to 38. You just, you know.
Looks like Golden State's going to win. Now, it's not over, but they're in the third quarter. Golden State is leading. Steph Curry's at the line. He's got 22 points. It's a 7-point lead for the Warriors.
7-point lead, that's it.
Yeah. These last 2 games have been the most entertaining games in the entire playoffs. The last 2 finals games.
Yeah, the first 2 were nothing. They were blowouts.
Yeah, and every game before that leading up to the finals was terrible. It's nothing but blowouts. It's like,
well,
I didn't get it.
If anybody's out in the riots tonight, I need a new flat screen TV. That's all I'm saying. Let's just put it out there, because
I need a selfie stick.
There will be riots somewhere. So if you're out there, just keep in mind the commission needs a new TV, flat screen. I'm not picky. Anything over 50 will do. Here.
Prime needs a selfie stick.
Here you go. A selfie stick. Can you hook us up with a selfie stick and a TV? We're not going to be out there for the riots. And they'll be going down middle of the night tonight. It happens.
Nah, the Prime doesn't riot.
It happens every time somebody wins a championship. It happened in Vancouver, for Christ's sakes, when in the NHL championship. I mean, it happens. It's going to happen.
I have incited a riot, but I don't riot.
No, I don't riot either, but I will take the TV.
No. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, Prime, I think it went well.
I know.
With our first split screen experiment.
Not bad, not bad.
A couple bugs, but I think it went well. And hopefully.
Yeah, overall.
Hopefully, Oakland Raiders football. So a little more limited audience than we usually have. So, anything you want to say to the audience before we throw you back?
No, I just want to thank everybody for I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Actually, I mean, I saw a lot of folks that just know me as a guy, sort of check in for a little bit, so that was pretty cool. And of course, I appreciate all that Raider family out there that shows the commish love, and I get a little bit of that. So I'll take the runoff there. Thank you. Anyway, it's always a good time being here with the Raider reaction and the Goes to the Post. So anytime you guys want some objective perspective on anything, I will totally break it down. Yeah, I'm going to have something big coming up soon, guys. So come back, stay tuned in. Pretty soon we're going to have some prime cuts coming up soon.
Yes, sir. We're going to, as we're always trying to improve it here, So, as we do every Monday and Wednesday, it goes to the Post with Prime and the Commish. We drop back, spin it a little more league-wide, hit on all the hot league topics, and spend a little more league-wide on Monday and Wednesday. Because there's 32 teams in the league, man. We got to keep up on our enemies. So, normally, this is when I would plug Coast to the Coast on Oakland Raiders football and be followed up by the Raider Bear. But I'm guessing Raider Bear's on somewhere, probably on Raider Bear family group. So, if you're in that, go check him out. Oakland Raider football, man, we got technical difficulties tonight. So, we're not streaming from the regular page. So, all the show hosts are scattered all over. So, thank you, Stephanie. Hope you guys liked the little added extra technology. We're going to try to do that with Ghost of the Post on every Monday and Wednesday. We go the split screen. And that way, when I have any special guests, I can bring them in on the show as well. So, thank you for joining me. As always, like I said, we're a little different zip code than we normally are. Not on Oakland Raiders football because they're having technical difficulties on the page. But thank you, each and every one of you that took a minute to join me in Prime tonight. Always appreciate it. Without the Raider Nation and the fans out there, hey, we're sitting here talking to ourselves. So, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Hopefully we're back on ORF tomorrow night. And we'll be, thanks, John. Looking forward to checking you out there, CL. So, like I said, thanks for joining us. Back here tomorrow night with the commish. Straight silver and black. Raider Reaction every Monday through Friday. 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. Hold it down every single weeknight. Thanks for joining me. Peace, love, Raider Nation.